Question 1278.
No.
What is your least favourite appliance that you've had to use?
Least favourite appliance.
Yes.
I know what my favourite is.
That's not the question.
But you couldn't call my favourite appliance a white good, so
They come in white.
True, they can, but they're still not white good.
No. Ahura says the cooker. Spooky says the strimmer. When are you going to get strimmers? I think strimmers can be fun.
A strimmer? What the hell is that?
It's got.
It's a thing you use for doing edges.
Garden tool. Yeah, sort of like yeah.
What?
It's like a lawnmower, but handheld for doing edges.
Oh, okay.
What do you call a strimmer?
A string trimmer?
Yes. Big string trimmer. Strimmer.
Okay.
Ice cream maker.
Ice cream maker.
I
Why?
don't mean a soft serve machine. If I had a soft serve machine, that'd be fucking awesome.
They're not.
But I mean the ones that you shove the bit in the freezer and you cool it down, and then you put those. By the time you've made it, and generally speaking, the ice cream comes out tasting like shit, or just without the right ice creamy texture.
Yeah.
But at the time you've gone to all the effort to make it, I'd rather just drive up the shop and buy an ice cream or buy a tub of ice cream, because A, it's cost me less, and B, I haven't wasted all this stupid time. And on top of that, they're an absolute pain to clean. And if you miss anything in it, if you're in Australia, you end up with a thing full of ants, and then you've got to pull it all apart and clean it again. So, it's my least favourite machine of all.
You should try cleaning a soft serve machine.
I've been given 2 of them as Christmas presents now at various times, and both of them have ended up in the bin.
No, take them back, get the money, and buy something else.
Yeah, well, the first time I didn't get the option with that, and the second time my partner at the time, he decided he was going to use it. And of course, once it's being used and it's had ants live in it,
and it's had ants live in it. Apparently, they're called weed whackers. Go on.
I was going to say no.
Mine is probably not Adam's toaster because it doesn't fit a full slice of bread in.
I hate toasters.
What's the point in that?
I hate that too, and I solved it by buying a toaster that was made in like the 1920s.
Yes.
But it's just got a heated thing, and you open the door. You have to manually flip it around and do each side individually, but it takes huge slices of bread, and it works.
You
better.
know what's good for toasting? A grill, a George Foreman grill, one which actually has the top as well. They're absolutely brilliant for making toast and doing crumpets and things like that. They're brilliant for it.
Yeah. I'm going to say probably on the balance of things, I'd have to say it was going to be a choice of a toaster and a blender, but I did find that I could make some quite nice lime daiquiris with the blender, so that was a bit of a redeeming quality. So, so I'm gonna say that the toaster, because it produced lackluster toast, and all I could say is thank God for Marmite.
Oh.
I think toasters are trash.
Vegemite.
No. This is the problem with getting her back on. The argument goes straight from Marmite to Vegemite. Half the show yesterday was Marmite argument.
I wasn't even on. How could you have the Vegemite Marmite argument without me?
We didn't.
Bastard.
That's my point.
I'm not the only person from Australia. There's like 4
Vegemite.
There's like 4 of them.
Way better. Having tried both, Vegemite is better.
Of course it's not. They're both pure evil.
Having tried Marmite, Vegemite can't be much worse.
Oh, it is.
We lost Jenny.
Yeah.
It's not.
It is much worse.
It's better.
It's much worse on every level.
When did you try?
And Marmite is
When
evil.
did you try it, Dave?
I was engaged to a girl from Adelaide for a long time.
Oh, you were too. I forgot about that. Damn it!
I had it professionally prepared for me by a real Australian.
See, the thing is, I don't bash Vegemite because I've never tried Vegemite. You see, now I might try it and I might swear by it. You know, so
I mean, what I find funny is the thing about
I am going to
Vegemite.
take up for that Marmite is not evil. It is in fact gorgeous.
The thing about Vegemite is she had
Marmite.
Wait there.
It's just Vegemite is better.
Right, the thing about Vegemite is it comes in a bottle this big, right, and that lasts her for 6 months, and she has some every day. You just got to put the tiniest amount on.
Yeah.
And it's still evil.
Vegemite has a lot stronger. It's a nicer flavor, but it's a stronger flavor, and a lot of people will go, "Oh, I'm used to doing Marmite. Let's put the Vegemite." No,
Blow your head off.
Do that.
I have been basically told that Vegemite is like Marmite on steroids.
9 o'clock hero screams Bovril.
You have to put a lot less. You can put a lot less Vegemite on than you do Marmite.
Sammy
And I
says it's a
prefer
calculator. It's a calculator and appliance. Yes. Ahara says a meat slicer. Jess says a juicer. So much waste. Sammy says a clothes iron. I am surprised.
Can I just say my entire kitchen?
Your entire kitchen.
All of my I hate all of my appliances, especially the ones that came with my house. Like,
there you go. Sammy says no. You need like a third of a jar per serving. I see now. This is making me not like Sammy. I think his breath probably stinks of Vegemite.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I actually
Hello.
own 2
Can hear you.
microwaves.
You what? You what?
I own 2 microwaves because I went and bought a microwave. I found one of those ones that is semi-industrial, which doesn't have a thing that turns in it. It just has a flat base, and you can just stuff stuff, which is I thought would be brilliant. Except these things are fucking useless for cooking anything in. They're great for defrosting and warming up. Don't get me wrong. You want to cook something in it, you cannot cook in them. So I had to go and buy another microwave, a normal type microwave, to do the cooking, and this is now just a defrosting microwave. That pisses me off.
My least favorite appliance was our old Ringer style washer.
Shit.
Do any of you even know what that is?
Yes.
What's
I know what that is, and I'm probably the youngest person here.
It probably is.
Yeah,
I beg to
that's the
differ.
youngest
Well, he
person
begs to
here.
differ. She begs to differ.
Oh yeah, she raised it.
I'll get it right.
Day to day, guys, but yes. No, I'm 18, so
That would make you the proverbial baby.
Yep.
Well,
Well, apart from the
a
actual
Ringer washer
baby.
because it bites your fingers off.
Well, I mean, the actual baby's over here.
There you go. Ahara says a mangler can kill you. Does it count as an appliance if it's manual?
Yes.
Well, yes, of course it does.
You can't have your whole kitchen.
Well, damn. But I hate all of my appliances.
Yeah, but you must hate one more than the rest.
I think toaster ovens are pretty useless.
Well, I
Toaster
actually like
ovens,
mine.
The point is toast. Go on.
Let's say I spent months having that as my only oven. Because the place where I had lived previous to buying this house,
Okay, now are we
the oven
talking?
didn't work.
Are we talking like the size that can do a pizza, or the size that does 2 slices of toast?
The size that does two slices of toast. It was all we had, and we had to make do.
Well, in that case, they're just fine.
When they're all you have, they're fine. we ended up figuring out how to cut a frozen pizza in half, and then just cook the pizza one half at a time.
I can cope with one that's that small. I actually don't mind the bigger toaster ovens. I think they can be quite handy. The problem is once you get to a certain size, you may as well just have a fucking oven.
Yeah.
I don't have one, but I have a feeling that espresso makers and I wouldn't get along. I just have a bad feeling about that.
Fully automatic ones are fantastic. We've got one you press a button.
Has anyone ever owned a milkshake maker?
We just use a blender.
Awful.
Yeah. That's my point. Somebody decided to buy one Christmas. They decided to buy me a milkshake maker, and I'll admit I used it a few times. But in all honesty, because you could only make one thing at a time, and you had to use the cup that came with it, so you had to make whatever milkshake somebody wanted, tip that out into another glass, rinse the stupid metal cup that came with the milkshake maker, so you can make the next milkshake for somebody else, especially if it was a different flavor. It was a really, really annoying thing. And the easiest way to do it was to have glasses that were big enough and a small tipped bar mix, and you could just make the fucking thing in the glass for somebody.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to change my answer. Actually, as I just remembered one that I thought it was really such a crap thing. Well, in theory, it should have been good, but it was absolutely what it produced was absolute crap. That's Soda Streams.
Oh
Yeah, they were pretty shit.
no shit.
Never again. Go on.
My dad swears by one of them.
Yeah, they're not worth it. However, if you buy you can buy this. If you buy the Soda Stream flavors and you want to just have an option so that you can make whatever cool drink you want, go and buy some cheap ass soda water and buy a couple of Soda Stream flavor things, and you can make your own drinks up without having to have the Soda Stream and buying the fucking gas.
Never again says, actually, I have a love-hate relationship with vacuum cleaners. I love the effect and I hate using them.
Well, some vacuum cleaners are very enjoyable to use, actually.
They are.
I like using them
agree
here
with
because
you.
we've got dogs. And when so I'm assuming you've got one that works, which is not often here because we've got dogs. It's an hour of vacuum and 12 hours of taking apart the vacuum cleaner.
A Dyson.
Taking. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say a Dyson is a lot like marriage. You buy one, you get what you first get it. It's really cool and whatever, But once you got it, it just starts making a loud whining noise, and it no longer sucks.
Dysons are so ungodly overpriced. There is nothing about them that makes them worth what they charge. Nothing.
You're better off buying a shop vac, to be honest. They're cheaper and more powerful.
We use a shop vac for they're not as good is the issue on the floors. We use a shop vac whenever we've got to deal with shit, and then it's the brushing.
Okay, there's something wrong with that phrase, Dave. If you're using a shop vac to deal with your shit, there's something drastically wrong. I'm sure a good laxative would be way more effective than a shop vac.
Plus the shop vac.
Jeez. Well, yeah, but would it be as much fun?
Something that a shop vac is good for is just moving it along the side of your dog if you've got a particularly willing dog. Like, my dog genuinely used to like the vac being rolled over his side.
Yes.
Oh, so you vacuum the dog, yeah.
Quickly, just vacuum your dog.
Yeah. If the dog likes it, it works really well. If the dog doesn't like it, it's a massive problem.
I had a German Shepherd that did not like my vacuum. Anytime I would vacuum, she would attack the vacuum and reach down with her mouth and grab it at the brush, the spinning brush area, to pick it up to try to destroy it.
We had a Jack Russell that would do that.
Now I've just thought of something even more useful because we've gone down the line of vacuum cleaners. I thought of the most useless thing that makes the Soda Stream look like a triumph of marvel of engineering in comparison. The fucking Black & Decker Dustbuster.
Oh yeah.
How about something even worse? How about a carpet sweeper?
The Black & Decker thing would actually be really good if it actually had any vacuum to it.
I never understood a vacuum sweeper. The vacuums, I never understood the sweepers. Is you do it over the carpet, you feel like you're doing something, but nothing happens. It's like a kid's lawnmower. You go,
They'd pick up things for a little while, and then whatever you were picking up would wrap itself around the little brushes, and then you'd spend the next 30 minutes trying to clean the frickin' thing so that you could have another 5-second go at the carpet. Most useless thing ever invented.
Dude, I mean, you
I
could
don't know.
just use a regular broom at that point, and it'd be faster.
If you
It is
go on
much better
eBay,
using a good brush, wire broom.
go on eBay.
Yeah,
and
wire
look for-
broom on a carpet.
and do
Well,
a
a solid,
search.
solid bristle broom. I mean, not wire,
No,
but
fair
solid
enough.
bristle.
Am I not talking here or what?
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no,
sorry,
you're
Ken.
talking. It's just that people are talking over you.
Okay.
Jenny.
Go to eBay and do a search for a Bissell vintage or antique, and find one of the old early 1900s wooden ones. They work great if they've been taken care of. They work much better than any of the newer ones.
Yeah.
And you can get
I'll
them
take
for
your
like
word
20
for it.
bucks.
I hate things.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.